If you got this Porsche set but miss out on the owner's pack here, then you gotta watch this video. This owner's pack here was released around mid-February specifically to the VIP members for just a limited amount of time. And understandably, there was a lot of hype, a lot of demand when it comes to that. So coming up, I'll be showing you what's inside this owner's pack here, and hopefully after this video, you'll have a better understanding if this is something that would have been interesting for you or not at all. So right off the bat, the Porsche owner's pack comes in a classy black box that reminds me of a luxury or designer packaging coming from the Gucci's or the LVs, for example. But you know what? I'm not surprised, as I expected nothing less from Porsche anyway. I have to admit though, the combination of the LEGO and Porsche logos look perfect together. The first thing you see is a certificate of awesomeness, more like a certificate of ownership with details about the vehicle and a leather card holder. The card holder is quite small, as you can see here. When looking at the back, it just has a very plain design, and when you look at the front, you will see the logos of Porsche together with LEGO beside each other. When it comes to the card slots, there are actually only 2 that's available, so I'm really wondering how practical this is going to be if ever someone's gonna use it. On the Certificate of Awesomeness, as LEGO named it, it really lists down all the details on the 911 set itself, from the set number, the launch year, the type of vehicle and engine, until the very nice parting words at the end which says happy building. Going through the rest, you'll also see unique art prints coming from Porsche ads of the 80s. So here are all the contents side by side, starting with the card holder, then with the certificate, then followed by the 3 unique art sets that I showed you earlier. I'm sure you're also curious to know how come white was the chosen color, and apparently LEGO tried different colors, but in the end they decided to use the white color because it just looked good together with the 911 Turbo or with the Targa, because the set is basically a 2-in-1. Another bonus that LEGO included here is that if you wanted to have a larger photo of the 911s for display, all you need to do is switch the size of the art cards and you will see bigger images of the 911 Turbo and Targa. So I looked online for other Porsche card holders like this one here in the owner's pack, and I saw specifically a company called Porsche Design. And Porsche Design is actually a subsidiary of Porsche AG, which also owns the cars of Porsche basically. And what I've seen there is that they're mainly catering to the luxury market. So specifically a wallet like this one or a card holder like this one, the average price of this was around $80, and that was just the average price. On the contrary, the owner's pack would really give any buyer a collector's edition feel, especially if you're a Porsche enthusiast, because it really gives you a feeling that you went into a dealership and bought a car. You have the certificate of ownership, you have this card holder. If you don't know, for example, if you go to any dealer of any luxury car and you buy a car, what you would get after purchasing one is you would get like a gift or a token from the dealership. It mostly comes in the form of a keychain. Maybe Porsche gives out card holders, we don't know, but they give you a gift like that. So this really gives you that kind of feeling. One negative thing maybe that I would say about it right now is that not a lot of people would find the use for this one. I think this would be more of a memorabilia type of thing or a souvenir type of thing, but to use it with just a spot here for 2 cards, I don't know if it's really that useful, right? And if you think about it as well, how many people do you know who has a wallet, for example, definitely, that need extra slots for cards? I don't have any need for having an extra card holder, for example. So for me, what I would find more appealing is to have a Lego set that comes along with it, right? So in January, we had a vintage card. That one was really a nice set, a very nice collectible for me. And if Lego just came out with something like that that was connected to Porsche, I think that would have been more awesome. All in all, a gift is a gift, right? This is definitely a plus for me, coming together with a 911 set. I know it may not appeal to everyone, even myself included, for example, but at the end of the day, this is the type of gesture I appreciate. If you enjoyed today's video on the owner's pack here, make sure to like it, subscribe to my channel, and let me know in the comment section what you think about it. That's all I have for today. See you till the next video. Peace!